Good afternoon, family. So I wanted to tell this other dream that I had because I had a couple and I wanted to make sure I get all the messages out that God is calling me to get out. So this dream was about, I was at this place. I kind of feel like I was like at the Apollo, or maybe just somewhere where there was a big audience, where you like basically people saying they show their talents of what they're good at and stuff. So when I was at this place, it was a guy sitting up high, like he was, say the seats was down and he was sitting up high on the stage, and then he was sitting up in this high chair that could look like somebody being on a chair where a king sit at or something like that. He sat up real high and he watched over the audience. So in the mix of it, sorry y'all, my camera looks blurry. Let me wipe it real fast. Okay, it looks a little better, y'all. Sorry. So in the mix of it, he was calling people forward to like see who really got talent. Like this man, he had big connections. Like he knew people that knew people. And he wanted to help people get to the top, help people get to the next level. This man, I really don't feel like the character matter of who the person was, but it was a man. And he was just helping turning people on to people that would take them to the next level. So he was like, all right, we see who all got talent here. He was like, anybody else here got talent? Anybody else? So someone called me out and it was like, well, she do right here. I'm like, what you call me out for? You know, I'm shy and stuff like that. Like, what you call me out for? I won't perform. I'm just here to have fun. So he calls me out. He's like, what's your talent? And I was like, well, I can sing. And he was like, you can sing? Let us hear something. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I was very shy. I didn't want to go after it because I was just scared. And so after that, he goes on to another person. And that other person, they needed help like getting on a stage or something, and I feel like I got tricked into it. So I helped that person get up on the stage because I think this person was like in a wheelchair or something. So I helped this person on the stage, and as I'm helping this person went ahead and performed and they sung, and then he was like, let us hear you. He was like, you're up here now, you might as well go ahead. And I was like, I don't even know a song that I can remember to sing. So anyways, I started singing some song. I can't even remember what it was. It was beautiful. He was like, oh my God. And I was just singing. And I started to forget my words because I was so nervous. Like, this was not a small crowd of people. This was a lot of people. I would say this crowd was a lower floor, a top floor, and another floor. I would say at least over 5,000 people was there listening. So I was singing, and they was like, oh my gosh, she can sing. And then I started to forget my words. And I'm like, sorry, I forgot my words. And I ran off the stage. And as I ran off, it wasn't like a regular run off. It was like I went down a slide. And when I went down that slide, like you could either slide into like, this is a weird dream. You could either slide into like this bucket of poop or something. And then the next guy went or whatever, and he was performing and nobody liked him. And they kicked him off the stage, and when he slid out, he slid into this big bowl of whatever it was. Maybe it was pudding, because it was just something like a brown, like chocolate kind of color. And he was like, oh my God. And he went into the bathroom and he was like all sad. And he was a younger guy. He was all sad about it and stuff. And as I'm in the bathroom, he's getting ready. He was like, I can't believe they didn't like me. And I was like, I can't believe I forgot my words. I was really feeling like I was humiliated. And as I'm in the bathroom and stuff, I'm just singing. Like, I'm just going at it. And somebody heard me. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, I automatically remember my words once I wasn't in front of all these people. I'm singing, and I'm like, yeah, that's how I should have did it. You know, feeling myself. I'm still happy. I'm still full of joy. I'm a little bit like, I can't believe I did that. But at the same time, I'm happy that I was able to sing in the bathroom. That made my day. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get every single detail. So as we're in there talking and stuff, he's just like, yeah, maybe next time. And I'm like, yeah, we still did a good job. At least we did it. And I wake up from that dream and I'm like, God, what is the message you're trying to give me here? Now, I asked God because I felt like it was for somebody else. Mainly because, yes, I can sing. But it's not something I'm trying to pursue. It's not something that I'm chasing after or something that I really want. I'm actually working on other things, but I can sing. I do it as in fun or my spare time or something like that. But what I feel like God is saying for someone is that maybe I feel like you went through some battles and some tough times and you just feel like you was humiliated. Like maybe you was a shy type of person and you never really believe in yourself, or you had people that put you down a lot and said, you know, you couldn't do this, you couldn't make this. You had a lot of people putting you down instead of a lot of people uplifting you. Could have been family member, friends, whoever that was around you. You feel humiliated, or you just could have went somewhere and it didn't go as planned. You might have forgot your words, or you know, you just was scared to perform in front of people and stuff like that. Or you could have a fear of being shy or performing and talking in front of people. And I feel like today God is saying, speak up. Your blessing and your breakthrough is in your voice. I feel like God is saying. So whatever it is you can do, if it's you being a motivational speaker, if it's you can sing, you can rap, whatever it is that you're meant to do in this lifetime, it is through your voice. Whatever it is, I would say if you sing, your voice is a voice of healing. You will heal a lot of people. You will connect with a lot of people through your singing. If you're a motivational speaker, then that means that you'll motivate a lot of people through your voice. So whatever it is, I feel like God is saying your breakthrough or what you're meant to do in this lifetime to help people and go to the next level is in your voice. And I feel like you're the type of person that's shy, or you feel like you've been defeated, or you might have been broke down, or people telling you ain't good enough, or you couldn't do this, you couldn't get here, you couldn't do that. I mean, it's kind of similar to the Steve Harvey kind of story where he talked about how people you know, he had stuttering problems and stuff like that. People talked about how he talked, and his teacher he wrote down that he wanted to be on a TV show or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, family. He wanted to be on a TV show, and his teacher called him up, and, you know, he's feeling all good. He's all happy. He's like, yeah, she's about to see what I got, you know, type stuff. And he gets up there, and the teacher's like, what makes you think you can be on TV? Do anybody else in your family or in this neighborhood ever been on TV? You know, made him feel very low, very down. And he was like, no. And, you know, she kept saying stuff. I can't remember the whole story. It made him feel like he wasn't worth it or he wasn't good enough. So after she said that, he felt like he wasn't good enough. He went and sat back down. And I feel like that's kind of exactly what you went through. You was just feeling like you wasn't good enough. Like people was trying to stop you from your purpose, from what you're meant to do. But God is saying, nobody can stop you from your meant to do. Like, even if you're feeling defeated or you feel like you can't do what you're meant to do, you can do it. Even if you have to get up in front of people and talk and tell people your story, tell your testimony, get through what you're going through, because definitely God is going to make a way. Like, he's always going to make a way. And I feel like that's basically what God was saying. God was, like, showing me in that dream, like, people put you down a lot. People told you couldn't do a lot of things. You couldn't do this. You couldn't get here. You couldn't make it to be this because didn't nobody else do it. But that didn't mean anything. So I just seen a message come across. Yeah, it was just like this message says you're ready. So obviously I feel like that's God, like a confirmation saying you're ready for this next level. If you're meant to have a ministry, if you're meant to, whatever you're meant to do, it's in your voice, and God is calling you to do it. God is, just pray on it. If you feel like this message is for you, definitely pray on it, and God will definitely give you a confirmation and let you know that it is for you. But yeah, in this dream, I just feel like you was just feeling so humiliated. Like, you know, people will never believe in you. People just got a lot to say about you, but that don't matter. Sorry, y'all. So, sorry for the interruption. But yeah, so I feel like God is just calling you to step into your purpose. It's time for people to hear your voice. Yeah, even if you're meant to be a prophet or a motivational speaker, a singer, a rapper, whatever you're meant to do, yeah, like there's many people out here already doing that, or they don't need you, they don't need to hear you, or no, nobody haven't heard your voice. What God is needing, God need you. His people need you. Your voice, there's something different, there's something special, and we all have something special and different about us, and God is calling you for it. It's time for you to step out your comfort zone and step into your purpose. So I feel like that's what God is saying. You may be scared to step in your purpose. You may be scared to step up, even if it's starting your own YouTube today or starting it one day. I would say start it today. What's the reason for the delay? If God is calling you, it's time to step up and step into your purpose. But I feel like, yeah, people put you down a lot. They say you would never do something. They say you would never make it or you wouldn't do it. But you're going to make it. God's going to make sure that you don't fail. And I have a deeper message for this too, because God has given me a certain scripture that I will be coming back and reading on here just for you, because I feel like this is for a group of people. And God is calling you to step into your purpose, and everything that you're meant to do is in your voice. So that's the message I have for y'all today. Like I always say, stay positive, stay blessed. Don't let nobody change your mind, mess up your day. And that's the message I have. I hope y'all having a good day. And just know change is coming. So be ready. And make sure you like, subscribe for more messages from God.